I created a plug-in device that uses metal impregnated carbon fiber tips and a generator to make negative ions. Hi, my name is Eileen Durfee, former nuclear power plant engineer, auditor, trainer, land developer, nonprofit corporation manager who was sick and found natural healing alternatives to strengthen my immune system. One of the exposures that we all encounter every minute is what we breathe. And when my son was at college, I would go to visit, and his roommate had all these glazed air wick plug-in air perfumers. I don't call them air purifiers because they did nothing to clean the air but emit perfume. And when you look at the ingredients on those on the Health and Human Services website, a lot of them are carcinogenic, which means they cause cancer. Yes, they're in lower levels, so it's legal to have those, but we don't want to be breathing that. And so I created a plug-in device that uses metal impregnated carbon fiber tips and a generator to make negative ions. Now this little unit just plugs in to an outlet and it has green indicators on there, and that tells you that it's working. Another thing that can tell you that it's working is that about a month or two it'll look like there's this black cloud around there because it's gathering all these particles through the interaction of these specially charged negative ions. And so only maintenance that's required is to wipe down the wall and wipe the front of it off because dust will collect. And so this little unit was put in a laboratory chamber, and in 24 hours it killed 99.9% of bacteria in the air. Now think about this. I'm in the bathroom. There's a toilet. You go to the bathroom, you flush the toilet. If you measure the amount of bacteria in the air, it goes high after you go to the bathroom. And so this is a perfect place to use the Ionic Refresher. But it doesn't stop there. It additionally gets rid of volatile organic compounds, benzenes, all these harmful chemicals that are outgassing from carpets and building materials in the home. The EPA says that indoor air is 3 to 5 times more toxic than outdoors. It's because we have less ventilation, because things are more airtight, so there can be more energy efficient, and then everything from draperies to furnitures to everything else is just emitting things into the air. And the government says that if you can increase air circulation rates, that respiratory distress greatly reduces. And that's just because of the indoor air pollution. So especially with COVID and other things, we're becoming more self-conscious about having a cleaner environment. So you can be sure that the Ionic Refresher will do a great job for you. They're sold individually or in a 12-pack. I basically, in my 2,500 square foot home, brought a 12-pack home and plugged one of these gizmos into every room, and it's silent air purification where there's no filters to replace. You just simply wipe off the surface of this little device.